guys, welcome back to my channel. You're locked in at the right place and at the right time. So you guys always ask me about my morning routine and it's so easy, and I'm going to show you guys how I keep my style looking good throughout the week. This is currently day 5 hair and it looks bomb, it feels good, and I'm totally in love with the shape and the volume. But of course I cannot keep this secret to myself. I want you guys to be owning your curls too and not having to literally wash your hair every other day to keep your curls looking good. You don't have to do all of that, okay? Trust me. So let me just quit talking and let's just get right into it. Good morning guys. So this is what we're working with right now. I slept with my hair just like this, and naturally and usually the scarf always ends up being pulled back. So I end up with this, but I always then put like a silk pillow over my hair whenever I go to shower so that it prevents this area from being exposed. Usually before I used to tuck this in, but then it would always come undone in the shower. So now the silk pillow is literally like the best thing. So I just always unravel this part, and then this is what we end up with. And I try not to touch my hair without having oil on my hands. I don't really know why I do this, but usually I find that it works so much nicer when I have oil. Just the moisture kind of wakes up the shape with shine and everything, whereas with my dry hair usually ends up being more frizzy. I don't know if it's just something I've built up in my head, but I've been doing it for years now and I just love having oil on my hands. So I rubbed my hands with 3 drops of the Aveda Nutri-Plenish hair oil. And I just get my hands nice and warm. Then I go into my scalp, especially in the crown, because that's where we want the volume. We want it to literally begin here. I love volume at the crown, so I always just massage in a circular motion, and sometimes I even do this. I go back to the circles, and then I now lift my hands up just so that it wakes the shape up, just like this. And then I go in the back just to add some oil there. And the shape begins to wake up at this point. So what I now do is kind of scrunch and then pull. And we end up with this. So this isn't my usual shape, as you guys know. So I always wanna like get the volume over here. And then because my bangs are growing out, usually before the bangs would have already fallen, but now they're going to the side, so I don't tend to fuss around with that. So now I'm gonna get my comb, and I always tip my head not all the way upside down, but literally just enough to kind of wake up the roots. Whenever I do this and I have my head straight on, I don't get the same effect. So again, I don't know if this is something I've made up in my head or if this actually works, but this is my favorite way to get volume because we love big hair. I do, but I love big hair. So now I'm just gonna tilt my head like this. Literally, that's all you need to do, like just this much. Then I get the comb and I just pull over here, and as you guys notice, I'm actually very gentle with it. Like before, I used to speed up the picking. I don't know where I was in a rush to, but now I just do it gently, just to lift. And then if you really want volume, you lift and then you kind of just bring it all the way up so that the comb kind of goes in like this. This is if I just pick straight, and then this is if I curve it in. So there's just a minor difference, but it gives you some really nice volume. I only really focus on the crown, and a lot of you always have the question of, does this give me knots? It doesn't give me knots at all, and I just find this works really well. This is currently day 5 hair, and I've only picked it about 3 times since washing it, so to be honest, it's actually really looking good considering that it's day 5 hair. And now I then go back in and then I flip up gently. Okay, so now this is the shape that we've got, and as you can tell, it's still flat in the crown. So usually I'll see what kind of parting I want at this point, and because of the way I've cut my hair, I can do any parting I want, but I always usually do this one like so, and I'll just kind of move the shape, separate the curls a little bit if I want to, if I want that kind of look, but this is usually my favorite kind of shape. If I want extra volume, then I can actually take these pieces from the back and just bring them towards the side, and that will give me a rounded shape and just give me some volume at the crown. So it's literally just a game of like misplacing your curls wherever you want them to go for volume, and that is the vibe. I can't stop looking at the monitor. I'm like, oh, look at that shape. And then if I of course want to go to the other side, I can do that as well. The other side is usually if I kind of want that more natural look, because it's very much like, you know. So this is the other side and I love it. And then we can go back to this side. Which side do you guys prefer? I'm so used to this side a lot, but I do love how this one looks. It just, especially because I like this side of my face more. So let's go back to this one though. There we go. So yeah, that's literally my morning routine. It's so simple. If I during the day decide I want more volume, I can go in again with a pick, but usually I like to use my fingers because they're more gentle to just massage in a circular motion. And of course, scalp massages are amazing for volume, but they are great to relax you as well. And sometimes I have no motion of how I massage because I want volume everywhere. So I just literally, as you guys can tell, I'm going in all kinds of directions. So that's the vibe for today. Very, very happy. Considering it's day 5, we've still got definition. But of course my hair's dark, so you guys can't really see the curls like that. But in terms of the ends, like they're still very much curling up. And I do have a little bit of frizz over here in the crown area. So the curls do start to get looser. And of course, because I picked it, this can happen as well. But the back of my hair has always been looser. Even when I big chopped my hair, it was literally ringlet, 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 the back was straight. So I was just like, okay, this is not a picking problem. This is just how it grows. So it's above me now. But yeah, all you guys need literally is your pillowcase, your satin scarf, your comb, and an oil. If you do need to refresh your curls, that's a whole nother topic. And if you guys want to see a video on that, let a girl know. So I'll be sure to make that for you. But if you also want to see how I do tie my hair, I'll show you that right now. So this is my scarf and it's in a big square shape. I love square shaped scarves because of how big my hair is. The rectangle one, sometimes I can't achieve this. All I've done is folded it into a triangle and I've left a lot like this. I don't fold it all the way for the ends to meet. Then I tip my head upside down and I bring the scarf underneath my curls. So now I have 2 pieces to tie, and that is literally my nighttime routine. Then I just do a bow and it stays, okay? Then you end up with this little one, you can tuck that in. You end up with loose bits from the bow, you tuck that in, and that's it. It's super, super easy, super quick to do, and you get amazing results from it. And then in the morning, voila, volume. Who is she? And this is literally how I keep my wash and goes lasting for like 6 days max. This wash and go, I'm gonna keep it for 7 days because it has not disappointed me. Like, I'm really happy with it. With that, I'm gravitating to this shape. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Told you, my hair routine is simple in the mornings because you guys stay asking me what's the secret. I don't have one, okay? Like, it's easy, easy, easy. So yeah, if you have questions, let me know. I'll be in the comments to help you guys. But thank you so much for watching and I'll see you for the next video. Bye guys.